I almost decided not to do any kind of routine today. Wasn't in a good mood. But reconsidered. And some of what I have to say is for the intelligence community. And some of what I have to say, a lot of you out there aren't going to understand because some of this stuff hasn't happened to you. So when you look at me or think that you can judge me or sum me up, maybe I shouldn't care. But what I care about is the misunderstanding in regard to the things that happen in society that some people aren't aware of and the impact that can have on society. And I feel at times I'm treated like I may have no discipline, I don't know how to make a bed, I've had no disciplinary training in my life, and that's not true. Or I haven't taken any kind of action towards a degree, that's not true. It may not be much, but I have 26-point-something% of a 3-year dual partnership, degree towards a bachelor's. It's almost, that's over a quarter of my bachelor's degree. So I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I can afford to not care. I've earned that right. I have college credits under my belt. I may be in a bad position, but that's because some people decided to do some bad things. Now I have some responsibility in the situation, yep. But also some unfair things happened to me that weren't addressed, and I wouldn't be I could have taken a different route to complain about the problem I had in school, but I didn't, and it got me in trouble. But the issue still wasn't addressed, and something bad still happened to me. And some bad things happened to me here at a local hospital. And these people are thinking that they're going to walk away with it and get away with it when they broke the law. They lied about me. They lied and said that I did something that I didn't do. And then I have a written confession on paper from a staff member that said, no, this didn't happen. And my psychiatrist just got done saying, yeah, good luck with that. He's a good psychiatrist, really good. When I said I was going to sue the hospital. Like he didn't believe me. Like he either didn't believe I was going to take action, or like he thought they were going to squash me in the courtroom. My grandfather said something to me when I was letting him know that I was planning on taking Elon Musk himself to court. And he says, he's got deep pockets, son. Like that's something I should be worried about. And I'm like, I get that, Grandpa, I get it. Doesn't mean I should be afraid. It doesn't mean I should not try. There are things that the intelligence community are hiding from you in regard to me. And they do it to a lot of people. When certain things come up on a per case basis. They do it to protect their assets. They do it to protect their contracts. They will do it to protect individuals that are corrupt if it suits them, if there is a contract that person's holding that they're interested in. Doesn't matter what that person did. So they will then let that oligarch go and behave and do whatever they want to you and get away with it. And they will pick up the phone and have the Department of Defense call the police and perform a welfare check on you. And have the NSA do the same thing to flag you, to essentially have a narrative written down about you on paper that they helped create. And they've been doing that since the 50s or earlier. The intelligence community. They're really good at setting people up like this, and I've had a lot of practice doing it, and that's what they've done to me. But here's the message that I have for you, intelligence community. Okay, so I get that. I get it. I get that you will go to any length necessary to protect your assets, contracts, and your, let's get real, you know, as my, how's that saying go? Between you and I and the fence post. To protect your corruption. When you break the law and watch one of your contractors do it, like Elon Musk, you'll do whatever you need to do. And consider it national security. It's not national security if the interest doesn't serve the Constitution. Now, here's what I did. Here's what I did today. I ordered a YubiKey, right? But here's what happened. It got delayed in transit, and I thought it was suspicious. What you do is you mess with people's heads, okay? Now, whether you did that, okay, or it's just a coincidence, I'm looking at it this way. Let's say you did do it. You could just go click, let's just fuck with his head. That's a war tactic. You can find it in the Art of War. Okay? And there are several things that you do as an intelligence community, and there are several things that we do as a country in regard to war tactics, you know, or at least the military. I've got a military family. This is not something foreign to me. You will employ certain tactics to fuck with the heads of the enemy so that they become mentally exhausted, so that it exerts physical exhaustion over time. We've even passed on certain tactics like that to other countries to help them. And these are things that you don't want people to be saying. So I suppose I should exercise a bit of discretion. But what I'm letting you know is that there's a line that you need to be wise about as well. Now, I'm going to tell you why. You may scoff at that. You may say, we're the NSA, we're DISA. I don't care. And you may look at me sideways and say that I'm barking up the wrong tree. Right? Let me pitch something at you. It's not me that you need to be concerned about. It's not me barking up the wrong tree. For some time now, you guys have been crossing that line. Now, what's happening? There's a lot of questioning going on in Congress, right? There's a lot. Now, when you allow things like this to happen to citizens, like let's say, maybe, I don't know, Palantir or somebody at XAI hacking my phone to, manipulate files on my phone, to taunt me, to try to intimidate me, whatever that was, or maybe hijack my persistence drive through the Tor network where only you know multiple endpoints, through multiple types of observation, because you can operate what's the word I'm looking for? Not gates, but Tor entrances. Okay, I forgot the exact term right now, but I'll just call it a gate, whatever. Okay, so when you hijack somebody's ISP, like you have, mine is very clear. I've got a stack of paperwork right there proving that you've hijacked me. I've even had a phone call with you where you've kind of rubbed it in my face what you can't do anything about it, what you can't stop it yourself. Probably not. But I can be a part of action that does, and that's what's already happening to you. You took my fucking persistent drive. It's impossible. Impossible to fucking hack. Not even Anonymous can do what just happened, because they have to fucking join the military first. Okay, not to say that Anonymous doesn't exist within the military, but only surveillance under the United States can do what happened to me. I've got a drive up there that is like it if I didn't have the condition that I had, I'd be terrified. Okay? Because there's something broken in me. But this could, so what I'm trying to say to you is I just said return the drive. I said delayed drive equals, or delayed YubiKey equals whatever I said. NSA compromise. Okay? So what I am experiencing is that, here's the way I feel. Okay? So when I come to the public, okay, or come to you and say, I have a problem with one of your contractors, I have a problem, that this has happened to me, that this motherfucker has acted like a child, okay, and has stalked me persistently over a social media platform with his fucking goons, whether or not he be a part of it, after I exited a video chat with him, okay, I don't give a fuck why any of this started, okay? Whoever example XYZ is, by the time I traced that host name, it went through the FBI. I didn't find out until however long later. After I zoomed in, I was like, oh, oops. It was a stone throw away from X Corp. But you have worked with X Corporation to stop bot farms. So you knew about this the whole time. You knew about whomever had attacked me. And whatever your interest is, or has been, or was, your interest, to the extent of which a search is necessary, will determine its constitutionality. And you have fucking way crossed the line with everything you've done. Drawing in my best friend, making sure his fucking traffic goes through the White House. I have fucking a screenshot of it. I have a screenshot of my friend's traffic going through the FBI, at least at one point. And he fucking was in a video chat with me, or on the phone, zooming in, and I'm asking him, tell me, what do you see? The White House? As he's tracing the route to his traffic from his home to Google. What the fuck is wrong with you? So if you want to go ahead and hash this out in court, in an in-camera view, and tell the judge that you've got a reason to do that kind of shit to me, you go ahead. Let's go ahead and do it. And you don't fucking want to. And that's exactly why, and drama, call it drama. YouTubers, call it whatever you want, okay? But when it happens to you, you'll fucking care too. It'll change your state of mind real fucking quick. Real fucking quick. You'll close your fucking blinds too, okay? If you think that someone's watching you across the street from buildings that are being renovated. When you witness multiple hijacks and the NSA or what the fuck ever, whoever the fuck they are at the time, being so lazy that they don't even notice uh, 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 nations that are what's the word I'm looking for? Sanctioned hijacking us as well, or they do, and they hijack you at the same time. It makes you wonder what the fuck is going on. Okay, are you hijacking me because somebody else has hijacked me, or somebody else is watching me? Here's what I have to say. You started this because you crossed the line. You took your surveillance powers so far that you thought it was fucking funny to send my best friend's traffic through the goddamn White House and through the FBI Newark, New Jersey office. And when I started talking about it and everything that Stockholm Mengele Musk had done to me publicly, because you all started taking no action when I started doing this, when I started making all these reports, and you started trying to shut me down, that's when you ramped up your efforts, and you haven't ceased since. So your intent, when you find out someone wants to expose to the public what you do that's unlawful, is okay, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until we break this person down, until they let us control him or her. And you don't stop because you don't want to get caught. And then if that person decides to not let you control them and they keep talking, you fucking kill them. Don't take my word for it, take Palantir's. And sometimes we've got to kill them. Which could be one of the potential suspects for who modified that file on my phone to put a floating head in the middle of my goddamn bedroom. It's either that or these entities I've been recording are so interested in me that I can capture them on camera too. Which wouldn't be a first time, like I said. So you have plenty of interest in me for reasons that, to be frank, are not yours to take. You have to find that line of where we have freedom of expression, our Fourth Amendment, our Fifth Amendment, our 14th Amendment, and our 8th Amendment, if you plan on taking any action against us, and you need to respect that. Here's the problem with society. They don't know their fucking rights until they have a problem with you. And that's something that you created. That's an issue that you're going to keep on creating until more hearings occur in Congress and Congress wakes the fuck up and realizes, oh shit, we don't need a skiff because they broke the law. These are illegal contracts in the first place. We decided that under this new president, we're just not going to fucking let them have them anymore, and we're going to raid all their facilities underground. From here, and in between whatever other country they contract with. That's what the fuck is coming for you, so don't blame me. So no, I'm not barking up the wrong tree. You are. You're fucking with the people, and you won't stop. You are making a nuisance of yourselves. If you want to keep what the fuck you have, stop trying to take over the goddamn world. Let us have our rights. Back the fuck off of me. And when I say I don't want to see something suspicious, I don't want to see something suspicious. When I say I'm going to talk about it, it means I'm going to fucking talk about it. And when I have an issue with you, it's because you already created an issue in the past, and it's going to keep being an issue until shit simmers down. Until I no longer see a fucking sign of you. And right now, I don't even want to look. But I'm pretty goddamn fucking sure I'm still hijacked by you. And until that goes away, I'm probably going to run my fucking mouth. And if I end up in the ground for it, so fucking be it. I'll just be another person that goes on record for you to get fucking caught. And I hope it happens someday. And it will. At the rate you're fucking going, it will. Because we're already fucking knocking at your door. Knock, 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 knock. It's fucking coming for you. Okay? And guess what it's called? It's called treason against the people. Now, treason and it isn't something just against a king. Okay? We have constitutional authority as a people. That's something. And sedition. Okay? So this could be either charged eventually as sedition and or treason. Now we're probably going to look at the situation as a whole, as a people, as a society, okay, as a country, as a government. And we're going to say, okay, this has been long standing. We're not just going to take one select group of people that got recruited and put them in prison for life or have them executed. But eventually you will be charged with sedition. We'll probably let you go, but you're going to show us what you have, and you're going to stop doing what you're doing to us. And eventually we're going to have a digital bill of rights because you're fucking creating it. Now, you're probably saying, now what the fuck did we do to you today? You attacked me in the past. That has ongoing consequences in the future. Retroactive, right? Is that the word I'm looking for? So that's what happened. Now it's going to take me some time to fucking snap out of it, but until I do, you're going to let me talk. Because you're going into a courtroom and nobody believes me, but you're going to when you step into that courtroom with me. And you may think it's laughable, but you won't be laughing when you're in the courtroom. Now, the judge may try to shut it down, but guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to say no, Your Honor. When the judge tries to defer to executive authority, I'm going to get the judge caught. I'm going to hold the judge accountable. If the judge refuses to do an in-camera review, to review whatever evidence you say you think you have. And I'm not sure if I can obtain a FOIA for it, but I will give you a run for your money. Because you thought you could play around with me, and you think that every person is the same. You think that you can intimidate every person. Okay. Some of us will adjust the barrel if you put it to our head, okay? You have a great day.